Namaste. Welcome. In our previous video, we have talked about the sources of water and the importance of water. Now, we will discuss the next topic, that is states of water. You know, the matter exists in three forms, that is solid, liquid and gas. Similarly, water also exists in three states. Which three states? It exists as a solid, it exists as liquid and it exists as a gaseous. Now how? You know, you have a cup of water. You just place that cup of water in a freezer. Then what will happen? Yes, it freezes and it becomes ice. So ice is which form of matter? Ice is solid form of matter. Okay, so the solid form of water is known as ice. Okay, now you know water, that is the liquid state of water. Now think that you have a cup of water and you just pour that cup of water in a saucepan and start heating. What happened? The water starts boiling. Yes, the water starts boiling and you see some vapors, or you see the steam of coming out from the saucepan. Now what that steam is? Steam is the gaseous state of water. Okay, so steam, or you can say that vapors. Steam or vapor, they are the gaseous form of water. Okay, so here what you can say that the water exists in the three states that are solid means ice, liquid means water itself, and the third one that is exists as a gaseous state means steam or vapors. Okay, up to here it is clear. Now you can also convert the one state of matter to the another state of matter. It means you can convert solid ice into water and means solid to liquid. Also you can convert water to steam. Okay, so let's understand that how we can convert one form of matter to another form of matter. Here we are talking about water. So how we can change the state of water? Let's have some ice in a beaker. You have ice in a beaker. What you will do? You will keep it outside, or you can say that you heat it. When you heat the ice, that is converted into water. By heating, it is converted into water and the process is known as melting. So now what melting is? It is the process of conversion of ice into water, that is called melting. I am writing here side by side the terms. Melting means here the ice changes into water. Okay, means solid changes into liquid by heating, that is melting. Okay, so now similarly you take some water and start heating. You keep it on a gas burner and start heating. What you will observe? You will observe that bubbles come out and the steam is evolved. When the water is converted into steam by heating, it is known as boiling. Okay, so what boiling is? Here I am writing what boiling is. Boiling is when the water is converted into steam. It is called boiling. It is also known as evaporation. Okay, it is also known as evaporation. In your syllabus we will talk about evaporation. Okay, instead of boiling we will read evaporation. Fine. So you have seen that one state of matter, that ice, solid, changes into water, means it changes into liquid state By the process of melting. And similarly, the water means the liquid state is changes into gaseous state by the process of boiling, or you can say that by the process of evaporation. Means one state of matter is being changed. One state of water is changed into another state of water. Here is the table I am going to start. This is a very important. So see carefully. When ice is changes into water, it is known as melting. When we heat ice and it is converted into water, and the process is known as melting. Now, if water is further heat and changes into steam, the process is known as evaporation. Okay, process is evaporation. It is also known as boiling, but in your syllabus we will talk about evaporation. Okay, so the reverse phenomena also happens. How? When steam is converted into water. When steam is converted into water, this we have done in our previous chapter, that when we convert the gaseous form into the liquid form by the process of cooling, it is known as condensation. It is known as condensation. So here I am writing what condensation is. When the gas is changes into liquid, it is by the process by cooling, it is known as condensation. Okay, so the next is water. When we cool it, when you place the water in a freezer, means you are cooling the water, it is converted into ice, means it is converted into solid form. The process is known as freezing. What it known as? It is known as freezing. So what is freezing? Here you write what is freezing. That is when water is converted into ice by cooling, it is known as freezing. So these are the important terms in your syllabus. First one is melting. That when ice is changes into water by heating, it is called melting. When you heat the water and it changes into steam or vapors, it is known as evaporation or boiling. Next is when gas is changed into liquid. Gas is changed into liquid by cooling, it is known as condensation. And when water is changed into ice by cooling, it is known as